The education system in northern Nigeria faces daunting challenges. The 2015 National Education Data Survey showed less than 25% of primary school children in many northern states could read a single word or solve a simple addition problem.
Before the arrival of RANA, the learning was not so nice.
There was an assessment that was done before the RANA intervention where children were asked to hold books and read. At that time, some of the children are holding the books upside down.
To tackle the enormous challenges around reading and mathematics, UNICEF, with funding from the United Kingdom Department for International Development, launched the Reading and Numeracy activity. RANA is implemented by FHI 360 and its local partners.
RANA came in when we needed it most, especially when a survey was conducted and almost about 70 to 80% of our children could not read and write after primary 6.
RANA kicked off in 2015 in 200 schools across Zamfara and Katsina. RANA employed an all-hands-on-deck approach, partnering with colleges of education, education agencies, community-based organizations, and local leaders.
Our partnership with the RANA project is that we are mainly concerned in the community mobilization, that we sensitized women and the community at large.
We have 3 areas in our theory of change. And the 3 areas of the theory of change is that we said that if you have quality materials produced for children to read in Hausa language, and you have teachers that are well trained in using those materials and teaching the pupils, and you have a community that is well engaged and is aware of its responsibility.
To provide teachers with practical resources, RANA developed a teacher guide, a student workbook, and an anthology of math-themed read-aloud stories. All materials are based in best practices in literacy instructions. They are written in Hausa and specifically designed for the northern Nigerian context.
RANA ta ba mu kayan aiki, don gaskiya muna da isassun littattafai, karatu, dukkan abin da muka bukata da teachers guide, jagoran malami wanda shi ke jagorantar mu cimma manufar da muke bukata.
RANA provided practical, hands-on trainings for all of its teachers. The trainings, led by RANA's master trainers and school support officers, oriented teachers to RANA's materials and provided concrete strategies for effective classrooms. Master trainers and school support officers visited schools every month to support teachers and evaluate the students' progress.
My role is to train or support teachers and facilitators to deliver in their various schools, and teachers in public school, while facilitators in integrated Quranic schools.
Another way that RANA has transformed classrooms is the use of songs, stories, and workbooks for students. Students now look forward to RANA classes as they get to sing aloud with their friends and are introduced to new words picked from interesting stories.
The Quranic school, when it comes for RANA lesson, children will come because of the activities involved. So that shows that it has a greater impact on the community.
There is a lot of changes in reading and writing in our juniors primary school.
Ina jin daɗin shi domin na iya karatu da rubutu da lissafi da kuma waƙoƙinsa da karatun labari.
RANA master trainers and school support officers also visit schools every month. In each visit, they observe teachers' lessons and provide feedback. They also evaluate the progress of selected students using the early grade reading assessment. EGRA monitoring data has helped RANA continuously adapt and improve its program.
It is through that M&E we collect quality data. Annual school information, head teacher meeting, lead teacher meeting, lesson observation, and conduct EGRA, EGMA.
Ita wannan na'ura aikin ma na ainihin auna fahimtar ai ya ta'allaka akan tsare-tsaren da an ka safkar a cikin na'urar wanda shi ne za mu biya bayan mun zo an zaɓi yaron da zai zauna ya auna wannan fahimta tashi to ta nan ne akwai abubuwan da aka saukar ga waya wanda muke amfani da shi kuma shi ne aka saukar ga ainihin wannan takarda wadda za ta ba yaro shina karantawa ana duba inda ya yi daidai a nuna cewa yalle ya yi daidai inda kuma aka samu dan akasi haka sai kuma a nuna cewa an taɓa wannan ɓangaren inda ya samu matsalar don gaba a san inda kuma za a hito ma abin don a gyara matsalar.
RANA has stretched its boundaries beyond the four walls of the formal classroom. RANA established community reading hubs which invite community members and children to read stories aloud together every week.
Community leaders organize a place, normally they are parlors or they are open spaces where readings take place.
Our reading ambassador, which is the district of Kankia, conducted reading hubs in his palace.
You see, I was made the reading ambassador. We were invited so many times, so many places, just to explain to us what RANA is, and then we come to understand it. The way of teaching RANA is teaching people is very interesting.
Also, to foster community involvement and motivate children, RANA organized reading festivals from the local government level to the state level, producing winners among integrated Quranic schools and public primary schools.
Musamman kuma ana gwaji na yara lokaci zuwa lokaci har ta kai kwanakin baya da aka zo aka yi biki na fi zakulo yaran da suka fi iya karatu. To wannan lokacin gaskiya na ji sha'awa kwarai da gaske saboda ni kai na irin matakin da na ga yaran sun kai na karatu ya bani sha'awa kwarai da gaske.
I'm happy to tell you that my LGA won the first position in the zonal level and they are the first position in the state level.
The goal of RANA is to improve children's Hausa literacy skills and mathematical skills in both public and integrated Quranic schools.
Kya ne zan iya lissafo kamar guda uku ko sama da haka ma akan abubuwan da muke na tallafa ma karatu a wannan makaranta. Na farko dai akwai nuna ma yaran muhimmancin ilimi. Na biyu akwai tsayawa akan mu tabbatar da suna zuwa. Na uku muna kulawa akan yaya yanayin zaman su yake wajen koyarwa.
RANA has shown itself to be effective in the integrated Quranic school context, where teachers have shown enthusiasm for the program and students have improved their reading skills.
In terms of actual project outputs, the project has actually been able to train about 800 teachers from both states, Katsina and Zamfara.
In Hausa, the word RANA means sun. Just like the sun, the RANA project has been spreading its light, reaching new children and community members every day. Although the RANA project is formally coming to a close in 2018, project partners are not ready to see it end. In fact, local and state actors are preparing to continue the project independently so as to continue to spread RANA's light to children, teachers, the community, and the education system.
Yeah, we have put in a lot of measures to sustain. That is to say, the future generation will also continue to benefit, from this kind of activity.
We already have sustainability going on in our schools because in the two states, governments are already replicating what we do.
And I also want to appeal to UNICEF to expand the RANA program to reach another 6 years, not only 3 years.
wanke hannu yara shine tsafta tsafta, wanke baki yara shine tsafta tsafta.